The dots in Irish whiskey history are associated with the taxation and regulation of Irish whiskey production during the 19th century. In 1823, the Excise Act was introduced in Ireland, which required all distilleries to register and pay taxes on their production. The act also mandated that whiskey produced in Ireland had to be aged in oak casks for at least 3 years before it could be sold. To enforce the new regulations, excise officers were appointed to inspect distilleries and ensure that the correct taxes were being paid. These officers would mark casks of whiskey with a dot to indicate that the tax had been paid. However, many distillers saw an opportunity to evade taxes by reusing casks or filling them with lower quality spirits. This led to a proliferation of fake dots stamped on casks to trick excise officers into thinking that the taxes had been paid. In response, the excise officers began to vary the location, size, and shape of the dots, making them harder to replicate. The dot system became a contentious issue in the Irish whiskey industry, with some distillers lobbying for a more transparent system. In 1860, the Irish Whiskey Act was passed, establishing the Dublin Distillers Company to oversee the production and sale of Irish whiskey. The new regulations standardized the use of dots to indicate the age and quality of the whiskey. Today, the dot system remains an integral part of Irish whiskey production and marketing. Whiskey enthusiasts seek out rare and vintage bottles with dots, while distillers use the dot system to showcase the quality and heritage of their products. Blue for 7 years, green for 10 years, yellow for 12 years, and red for 15 years. Whether you're a seasoned whiskey drinker or a curious novice, seeking out the dots in Irish whiskey history is a fascinating journey into the traditions and innovations that have made Irish whiskey a beloved spirit around the world.